but we'll have to figure that out at another time. But anyway, folks, my name's Chris Espinola, and I am an online entrepreneur. Getting distracted here. Here, 1 second. All right, just want to shut my phone up, my ringer off. But I'm an entrepreneur. I've been working for myself, for about 18 years now. And my business was always like this. I always had a problem generating leads, getting enough traffic to my business, my offline businesses, to be able to generate enough leads and prospects to create and generate sales, and then customers that I can continue to offer my services to. And that, after another downward trend in one of my businesses, I started, ask myself a couple of questions to see what the hell I was doing wrong. I couldn't understand it. How could I know there's a way to do it. And the first thing that popped into my head was utilizing the internet. And what I learned is I could generate, following a formula, a simple formula. I could generate all the leads, sales, and customers that I want for my business if I have the proper systems in place to be able to perform those tasks. Now, there's basically three things that I learned from my millionaire mentors that you need to be able to sell, market your services online, which was the direction I shifted my attention to my offline businesses. I know the internet's the way of the future. You can see it all out there right now. And because of that little, 1 second. Cool. Because of me seeing certain things happening in the marketplace, I shifted my businesses online. I started to learn how I could shift and be able to do that and increase revenue at the same time. Shortly after I started, I realized that by having the proper systems and tools in place, you can actually have an offline business operating 100% on autopilot online. Or you could create a business, in a matter of minutes, literally these days, and be able to market and sell your product or services right online. So after a lot of trial and error, I discovered, I didn't discover it, I've seen this formula 4 or 5 different ways from 4 or 5 different millionaires, all put together their own way. And I started to break it down, so to speak, into a simplest possible way that anyone could, I could show this to my younger sister or brother and be like, hey, just follow these steps, and whatever you want to sell, or if you want to attract more customers to your businesses, whatever you're doing using the internet, all you have to do is follow these steps. So the basic principle that I learned is if I can generate enough traffic to a product or service that I'm offering, and I can make it attractive enough that they're going to give me their contact information, so then I can show them what they need to help them with their business or service that they're looking to sell, or if they're looking to generate more leads. So I set up my little whiteboard here in the back. Oh, wait a minute. I got a couple of additional people on here. Can you guys hear me? 1 second. All right. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this free software, but that goes to show you, you don't need to know a lot about technology to be able to do this kind of stuff. And you actually don't need to do it at all if you don't want to. The reason why I'm doing this, I'm helping my mastermind team maybe help them generate some new ideas on how you guys can start getting more leads to your products and services that you're currently marketing. But what I noticed in the time that I've been being mentored by some millionaires and also obtaining and doing my own training in the industry is that when I first got started, I was lucky enough to get started and be mentored by some people that at least knew what they were doing somewhat. And the simplest way possible is, I don't know, can you see this? I'll put it over here. So I think the ratio is between 90% to about 95% of everyone currently looking to utilize the internet to increase their leads, sales, and customer base do it all wrong. The method or strategy that they use doesn't work and it doesn't serve the purpose. 90 to 95% of people, what they do is they have their product, and what they do is by however you're advertising, if you're putting a classified ad up, if you're posting something on social media, they are sending their traffic they generate from those sources. I hope you can see that. But they are sending their traffic directly to the company or product's sales presentation or sales letter, which could be a video or some kind of PDF or slideshow presentation of the product or service that they're offering, whether they're selling vitamins or a dog walking service looking to attract more clients, and they have a presentation video. They're sending their traffic that they're attaining, whether it's through social media or classifieds, whatever it may be. They're sending it directly to the sales page, and by doing so, they are not capturing that traffic's information, who are actually interested in what you're offering. Now, this method did work in the past. I haven't been online all that long, but when Google first got up and running, this strategy worked very well. Now, what has happened is if you want to generate sales, that's great and all, but the most important thing is capturing the lead you get from the traffic. So what I learned was that I needed to send the traffic that I was obtaining through free sources and paid sources. I needed to send that traffic to a lead capture page where I could capture the customer's information, which is typically the email address, their best email address, where I'm able to send him or the customer, potential customer prospect, the information that they saw on my ad that I've been advertising. And then from that point, it will go into the presentation of the product or service. Hope you can read my writing. But anyway, I'm trying to go along with what I'm writing on the board. So if you can't see it, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. So with this strategy, you are capturing information where then you could send that customer an email with some more information about your product or service and about yourself. And by doing this alone, you will be doing what 90 to 95% of the people currently online trying to sell products or services to obtain more clients to their current businesses, whether it's, again, a dog walking business, a chiropractic business, a real estate office looking to get more leads for home sellers and buyers. This strategy alone will work, and you will generate a customer list that you will be able to continuously send information that will help them with what they are looking for. Now, this strategy works, but there is a better strategy, and we're running. All right, I'm doing pretty good on time. Excuse me 1 second. I want to get a drink. My mouth is getting a little dry. Hold on. I'll check something out real quick. All right. So where was I? All right. So these are two main ways I see people currently looking to generate business online. Now, I learned, can you say, hold on a sec. I am going to put it over here. So we'll go here. So I learned that this strategy works. The issue with this strategy is that you have about, I'd say 1 to 3% of this, the remaining 90 to 95% utilizing this strategy. Now, a strategy that my millionaire mentor, that I learned from my millionaire mentor, I was sitting on a medicine ball. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's my office desk chair. Hold on a sec. I'll get this out of the way. Talking about some pattern interrupts, huh? But I learned from my millionaire mentor and from the training in a few products that I recommend to any entrepreneur looking to expand and build their current business. Feel free to hit me up wherever you see this video. But anyway, shameless plug right there. But I learned from my millionaire mentor that I needed to tweak this strategy right here. And if I tweak it, I would now, instead of being to 1 to 3% of this 100% pool of traffic coming in, now I would be in the, 1 to 4%, 1 to 3%, whatever it is, 1 to 2% using this strategy. And the strategy is this. And currently, if you want to maximize your sales and conversions, this is a strategy you must implement in your business, especially if you're looking to grow it online. Now, that strategy is, and this I actually started to implement in my business not too long ago, where I'm actually running active test campaigns, advertising campaigns on this current strategy right now. But this strategy was my main strategy once I got started, so I can create my email list. And this worked, but not as fast and as consistently as I wanted it to regarding producing sales and customers for my businesses. So I started implementing this strategy, and it basically, all right, you'll be able to see it. So basically is I'm obtaining traffic through free sources and paid sources, and I'm sending that traffic to a custom lead capture page. I hope you guys can see that, but if not, it's just a diagram of where a custom lead capture page that I'm sending the traffic. Now pay attention to what I said, custom. So that means it doesn't look like the lead capture page that your business or product company provides. Now, if you have your own product and this is what you're marketing, you'll already be using a custom capture page unless you've been out there already advertising it. You might want to change it and start testing it. But anyway, I'm already standing out from the crowd in the market space because I am using a custom lead capture page that no one is using. I'm sending that traffic to that capture page that has my offer, which could be a webinar, a training, a book, or a free video that shows you something that you're looking for or that will help you in your business. So I'm sending the traffic to a custom lead capture page, and now, this is the tweak I made. I am now, once they enter their email address, they are now going to a thank you page. Now, this thank you page could be just a written note to your new prospect and potential client who, once they submitted their email address, they now went onto your email client list where you'll be able to stay in contact with them. Once they go into your email contact list, they're sent an intro email introducing your product or service and yourself, and sending them again to the third part of this strategy. So again, this thank you page could be a video or just a written form, instruction letter. Excuse my spelling. Okay. Once they hit this page, I am telling them to be on the lookout for an email from me with additional information regarding the information or product that they were looking for in my ad that I was offering. From this page, now I send them to the video sales letter presentation presenting the offer, product or service at this point. Now, once they finished going through this video page or presentation page and they buy, which is what we all want, you get paid. They go to the checkout page where they fill out their payment information, and then money is sent to your bank account. So just by implementing this strategy right here, the thank you page, making your new prospect aware that you're sending them to the same information to the email address they submitted with additional information on what they were seeking. And then they go to your presentation page. Just that strategy alone that I have started to implement, I am already seeing an increase in leads to my list. And as the prospect goes through the sales process, it is generating sales for me and new customers. Now, if you follow this strategy, it's a little more, I won't say complex, but it involves a little bit more strategy doing this than just doing this. But you will dramatically see an increase in your product sales and people going on to your email list just because you're standing out from the crowd, providing the customer what they're looking for. And basically, this is what I wanted to draw out here for you. And I know, like, some people might not understand this right now, and that's fine. And for other people that may be watching this, you might be like, oh, I know that. But there's a lot of people that don't know this right here. They don't know you shouldn't be doing this over here. Over here, you're spinning your wheels and you're not going to get where you want to go. Utilizing this strategy works, but it's going to take a lot more traffic to see this generic company offered capture page or offer or advertisement in order to be able to sell your product or service. This does work, but it does take a lot more traffic and consistency in generating the traffic in order to this to start the momentum and working automatically because of the systems you have in place. Now, just by implementing the thank you page, instructing the prospect who entered their email address for the offer that you were offering, that they saw for the product service that they were looking for, just by once they hit this page, and because you're directly telling them to be on the lookout for an email from you with additional information regarding the product and service that they were looking for, you will dramatically not only increase the conversions that you get in the sales funnel, but you also will build your email list dramatically faster, which will enable you to continuously offer the list you generated looking for the product or service that you are offering. You will be able to continuously send that person information on that product or similar products to that product or service that you're offering, thus creating an endless stream of income in the future. What'd you guys think about that? I'm not going to get into too much more right now. And unfortunately, if you're not watching this live, you will not, I am not going to be releasing this live except to the private mastermind group. I don't see, let me just see if I can pull up the chat box here. Hold on one second. All right. Just want to make sure these guys sent out a little message to the Mastermind group who's going to be watching this. So if you, when you have an opportunity to watch this within our Mastermind group, if you have any questions regarding what I went over, please just ask me. Again, I'm not an I won't consider myself an expert right now. Like I said, I just started implementing this new strategy, and I'm already seeing a huge difference in the numbers that I've been tracking. Again, I want to repeat: if you are new and just getting started and want to start creating an income part-time, on a very part-time basis, you can still do that. And what I would recommend right now, unless you have the proper systems and tools in place, I would recommend you start doing this strategy right away, where you're sending the traffic to a lead capture page, whether it's a generic one or not. But this right here is a must. If you're not capturing that prospect's information, someone else will show them what they are looking for, and that person will buy from them and not you if you're not doing this. And you're throwing money out the window. So at the very least, you want to capture the traffic's information that are interested in your product or service by getting their email address, so you can send them additional information. Now, I would say, I don't know everyone's work ethic or if anyone will implement these strategies that I just went over. It took me 3 years to figure this out, and thousands of dollars in training and mentorship that I've paid for to learn this right here. And I just gave it to you absolutely free. Now, some people won't give a shit, and that's okay. Some people will be like, oh shit, I didn't even know that about the lead capture page. Now I can send my email contact more information, and he'll get to know me better, and I'll be his #1 salesperson or information person to get him whatever he needs, utilizing the internet that I may be offering. Now, again, if you follow the strategy and test it over a 90-day period, unless you absolutely like doing something wrong, you should dramatically see an increase in the leads and prospects that you start generating going onto your email list. And you should start seeing your conversion numbers go up, along with your emails being opened more, a higher percentage, and clicked on, so people will actually read your email and are interested in what you're sending them. And the first thing I noticed, actually the first 2 things I noticed once I started implementing this strategy right here, was #1, my email list started to increase. And #2, that email list started to open my emails at a higher percentage and clicking the links or services that I'm offering in those emails. That was the 2 things that I noticed right away when I started implementing this strategy. Now, I will say this: I'm testing this right here, and I also am building a different sales process with additional tweaks that I recently learned from an 8-figure earner who I've been lucky enough to call a mentor. Now, it's a little more complex, and for the new person, I don't recommend it. It'll be, information overload, or, you're just going to stress yourself out. Trust it. Again, it took. Did you guys see that? Hold on a sec. I knocked my whiteboard down. Let me just put this thing back up here. It was literally right behind me, and my medicine ball tagged the leg of the Diesel, hold on one second. I just want to make sure if you're on this live that you're still getting this. You're able to write it down on your notes or what have you. 1 second. Can you guys in the mastermind that are on live right now, if you find value in what I just the strategies I just showed you, can you please just let me know in the chat or send me a message in our Facebook group? All right, just getting some messages here. All right. I'll get as close to this board as possible before I end the live broadcast, so it'll be recorded for the team and my awesome mastermind partners. Can you tell I'm from the Boston area? But anyway, we're going close to an hour now. I got about 10 to 15 minutes, which is cool. So guys, if you're watching this live, shoot me any questions you may have regarding this process. I don't want to get into the new process that I'm also starting to put together so I can start testing. But right now, this is how I'm sending of the strategy that I'm utilizing for all the traffic that I'm getting to my websites offering my services. This is that strategy right here. So once I start getting some numbers on the other strategy, on that sales process, I'll let you guys know, and hopefully that will also help. Now, I know I also last week when we had our mastermind, I did tell you guys that I wanted to try to give you guys some traffic sources that I'm currently obtaining targeted traffic, people who are interested in what we are offering, the services that we are offering for a very low cost. I'm not sure how I'm going to release it, but I'll post a link to you guys, or I'll share it with you privately. But you guys know the name of the game. For any business, whether it's Walmart, Kmart, Gucci, Ferrari, Keller Williams, and offline businesses, the name of the game to sell products and services is to get enough traffic, eyeballs, to what you're offering. And the advertisement that you put together, the custom advertisement, you will get a certain percentage of that traffic interested in your advertisement. Now, if you can be consistent with that process right there over that shoulder, I know you're going to dramatically increase your business and customer base. Hold on a sec. My phone is jamming over here. Hold on. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be wrapping this up. A couple of questions came in through Facebook. One specifically to take a good camera shot, a close-up shot of the whiteboard, the information that I put up there. But I will do that. And while I have this rest of the time, while I'm waiting for some questions to come in, I want to talk about traffic sources. Now, guys, the name of the game is getting traffic. It doesn't matter. Nothing has to be perfect. The sales process that I have implemented in place right now, it's not fucking perfect. It needs tweaking, and that's okay. I can tweak them as I'm running traffic to everything, as I'm testing everything, and I can perfect it as I'm going. The point being to that is, don't wait until everything is ready and everything is fine you know, with a bow on top of it in your mind before you get started. As long as you just get started, even if it's not perfect, you will have a gauge to work with. And you might not think it's perfect, but there's someone out there that will like the shit you put out there. Whether it sucks or not, someone will be attracted to it. Now, obviously, you don't want to attract the wrong crowd with what you're putting up. But if you know your product or service well, and you know where to get that traffic, you know, internet traffic to people who are already looking for what you have, all you have to do is have a custom wrapper. My mentor uses that word a lot. A custom wrapper that disguises the product or service you're offering, because, you know, some people develop ad blindness. They'll see, you know, whether on Facebook, offline, online, driving by things, they'll see the same ad a few times, and all of a sudden they become blind to it. They might not even, you know, that ad might be offering an actual service or product that they actually could use and benefit from, but because they developed that ad blindness, because they've seen ads or similar ads to that, they just don't see it anymore. They don't even care for it. But if you have a custom wrapper, something that stands out from the generic stuff over here, you know, it catches your eye. Oh, you're like, oh, you know, you're driving by and you see a different ad, your automatically attention gravitates toward that ad because it's different. And that's why you want to use your custom lead capture page. Now, I know there's, you know, there are tools and systems that you will need to have in place in order to have your business running on a semi-automated basis. And the reason why I say semi is because you still have to make sure you're directing the traffic to the lead capture page that you put together. So that takes effort on your part, and it also will take effort on your behalf to follow directions in setting up your business properly. Once you have that, like, the sky's the limit. It's all about testing and getting enough eyeballs to your product and services and getting around the people that are doing what you want to do and giving you the information that is helping you. Now, I don't know why I got off on that tangent, just to say that traffic is super important. And I know that a lot of people are working on a limited budget. All right, I just got another question. I'll get her, but I'll answer that in just a sec. I just want to let you guys know some quick, inexpensive traffic sources that will expose your business to a lot more people than you might be able to reach right now on social media, especially if you don't have influence or if you're just starting. Now, I came across a traffic source that allows you to put banner ads, text message ad, and an email ad to a very big email list for basically $7. And your ad becomes a classified internet ad basically for life. It's permanently imprinted. The text ad and your solo ad are permanently imprinted out there offering your service. And you can literally do that for $7, guys. $7, right? Give up fucking coffee for 2 days or your 6-pack or whatever it is that you're doing. And $7 will get you a lifetime classified ad, basically, text ad and solo ad, email ad, I should say, classified ad, email ad, however you want to say it, for $7. And you can also get more traffic and services within. I think the next level after that, with a bigger email list and you know, impressions to your banner ads increases. I think the next level up is $17. Guys, come on. Anyone can fucking do this. You can scrape up $7, even if it takes you fucking 3 weeks to scrape up $7, you'll have $7 to get you, what's the bit? I think it's like 4,000 impressions to a banner ad for 8,000 total, 2 different banner ads, and then a text ad to, I think, 6,000 impressions. Guys, for $7, just that alone, come on. Come on. I have started using that that traffic source currently, and I have generated leads already that are going through my sales process. So again, the reason why I'm telling you is I've realized that in order for me to, for one, start generating the money that I want, by offering my products and services online and increasing my contact and sales contact reach, is by using the internet and getting enough people who are interested, who are already interested in what you have to offer, your information. You put it in front of them, and you don't have to sell anything. That's the beauty of online. You just put what they're already looking for in front of them in a custom wrapper, and you dramatically increase your customer base and sales that you will generate. Now, guys, I don't want to post these links like publicly, because this is for our mastermind group, but I want to give you this source, and it's affiliate based. So if you guys decide to participate in the traffic, I will get a small percentage of it. Again, it is affiliate based. But guys, you know what? A lot of people don't know where to get traffic to their product or business. I've been lucky enough to be immersed in the business and in contact and mentored by some very successful people, where I'm getting, or I have access to, the same place they are generating their traffic. The only difference is that they can scale their businesses 10 times faster right now. That's the only difference, but it's the same traffic, the same strategies. Well, now they started implementing a couple of tweaks here, but this right here blows this out of the water. Boom! But anyway, guys, we're running short on time. Guys, if you want the traffic sources, I was only talking about one that you can get started for $7. There's another one you can get started for $5. And, it's inexpensive. Set a budget. That's what I did. I made the decision to set a budget to continuously have consistently have traffic going to my custom wrapper. So I set a budget, and I've been following it consistently, and it's been, beautiful, especially once I started implementing this right here. So I know if you follow this strategy, guys, you're already head and shoulders above the competition, right? Because 90 to 95% of the marketplace is doing this right here. And then the 1 to 3% are doing this. The 2%, that's what that should be right here. The 2%, but boom, that's what's happening right there. And, sky's the limit if you have enough eyeballs going to a custom wrapper that's very attractive, and you're telling them in that custom wrapper exactly what to do. It's beautiful, especially when they already want what you have. Now you're just, showing it to them, utilizing a system that takes them through the whole sales process. Just want to check my messages one more time. All right, so before we get off, I want to go over, someone asked me, oh shit, I almost did it again. Hold on, this medicine ball. I have this up close just so you guys can see it. But, so once let me put this up. So I got 5 minutes before I'm ending this live stream. I want to keep it to 30 minutes to an hour. That's what we decided in a mastermind group. But now Herb asked me about my leads. Once I get them, what's my sequence series to the lead? So basically, I was doing this strategy, and my email sequence from this strategy to this strategy is fairly the same, except I tweaked it a little bit. Instead of sending like a generic intro email that I was doing here, as soon as someone got it onto my list, what I started to do, implementing this strategy with the thank you page. In my first intro email to the people that are interested, that go onto my email list when they submitted their form, my first email to them, that first email, the intro email, is a video that I put on that email of me introducing myself to my new prospect. And then I give them directions in that email as to what expect in additional emails they will receive. Those additional emails are basically additional information, social proof, and content that they will be able to use for their business, no matter if they buy this the product that I am selling. So once they hit the intro email, I have a follow-up series already set up, and right now it's set up for 5 automatic emails to go out to that list. And again, I send the intro email with a personalized video to the new prospect, and I also redirect them back to the sales page in case they didn't finish watching the presentation all the way through, or the information that I want them to see before they go to the checkout page. That's what I do in the first email. The second email, I'm basically doing the same thing in a little bit of a different way. I'm basically, in my second email, I'm offering some free services that they have access to that they might not know once they get started, that will help them get off to a faster start in their business or part-time business that they're starting. So guys, I got about 2 minutes left before I just want to wrap that up on the email sequence real quick. So that's what I do on a second email, and there's a series of 5 emails. Now, I don't give all the information in each email. I just broke it up because I want them to open my emails and get the information, especially if they didn't buy as soon as they came into the sales process. I want them to know that I have the information, the product and services that they need. And I can direct them to the product or services that I might not offer, but I might know where they can obtain that information. I'll just shoot them where they need to go. And if I'm affiliated with that other source, I just created another income stream by referring that potential customer or prospect to a new direction, because I'm not offering what they're looking for. And that's basically what I do, Herb, with the email sequence. And I can go in more detail. I'm currently tweaking my email follow-up series that goes out to the list to incorporate these new strategies that I'm using. And we're at that cutoff mark of 8:30, so I'm going to be wrapping this up. Before I go, you guys got any more questions? Well, I don't mind staying on a little later. It's 8:30. I do want to go take a shower. and relax a little bit while I'm getting more traffic to my websites on the couch before I go to bed. But do you guys got any other questions? Shoot me a message or is that good? Oh, let me take a quick up. I don't want to knock the board down, but let me take a an up close video of what I have here. I know you guys requested it. Oh, shit. Can you guys see that? All right. I'll take a picture of that and I'll probably post it in the in our private Facebook group, so you guys have the pic of it, and I'll also be putting the link to this replay up probably in a chat somewhere. Excuse me, probably in a chat somewhere so you guys can watch again. And again, we've gone about a little over an hour now, and I don't want to keep these too long. I just want to, roll with it. Unfortunately, this is my first live, YouTube live stream, event stream that I did. So sorry, guys, I did something wrong because you guys aren't here right now with me on the screen, but I know you're out there because I can see the viewers, and I'm getting a message in in the Facebook group. All right. So, guys, any questions before I get off? Any more questions? I can get in more detail to anything that I went over with you guys this past hour. Again, just shoot me a message on Facebook. You guys actually have my number. Now, for those of you, I'm probably this replay will not be posted publicly. The only way to get access to it will be through our private Facebook group. I am also going to be sending a replay link of this to my current email list because I want to provide them content that I know they will benefit from. Now, you guys out there, you guys can, I'd say send it out. It's some content for your current list. It might give them an idea. They might think it's bullshit or I sound like an ass here because of my little bit of Bostonian accent and Portuguese accent. But there is definitely information here that I went over that will help them. And this information here, this strategy, it doesn't matter what business you're in or, it doesn't matter. You can use the same strategy implemented online and offline. I just learned and believe that online is going to get you where you want to go a lot faster. So that being said, guys, before I cut off, we are not going to do our private mastermind live stream next week at the same time. We will not do it next week. A couple of mastermind partners cannot make it. So let me just check the calendar. So our next live hangout will be on the 19th. That's a Monday, September 19th at 7:30 p.m. Be on the lookout. I'm sure the link for the hangout will be posted. We'll have to organize, which one of us will set up the next live broadcast, if it's going to be a Skype or a Zoom hangout, and now YouTube live. We'll get it done. Guys, it was awesome. I hope you had some value. Please let me know if this made sense and if you got a little more insight on traffic. And also, guys, please let me know if you want that the links to that traffic source. $7 to get started, One Avenue. I'd really recommend that. The exposure is great. The value is unbelievable for $7. All right, guys, that being said, have a good night. A great Labor Day here in the U.S. It was awesome being able to present to you. I hope you guys loved it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, guys. Peace.